Welcome to this tutorial on how to use the tilt shift technique in Corel PaintShop Pro. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to simulate a miniature scene from a photo using the Selective Focus tool. First, open your image in PaintShop Pro in the Edit workspace. In this example, I have a shot of a small coastal town and I'm going to be converting it into a miniature village. I'm going to click on Effects, Photo Effects, and then Selective Focus. Now, even though the Selective Focus window shows a before and after preview at the top, I also like to make sure that Preview on Image has been checked. And by doing this, you can see that any settings I change here are visible on the image behind the window. This will give you a clearer picture of how the result is going to look after it's been applied. So the first thing you're probably going to notice in the before preview is that there's a lot of lines and nodes. But don't worry, it may look overwhelming at first, but it's actually quite simple. In this example, I'm going to be demonstrating using the Planner Selection tool, which appears as 5 lines. And this tool is selected by default when you open the Selective Focus effect in PaintShop Pro. So let's start from the inside out. The center line is where the image will be in perfect focus. The next set of lines work as a boundary. The further you pull these away from the center line, the larger the area of focus will be. And lastly, these outside lines here are a second set of boundaries. The spaces between the lines here are to gradually blend the focused area of your image into the blurry part. This way, it's a nice smooth transition. In this example, I'll want the line to be following the direction of the houses. To do this, I can simply move the mouse cursor over the center, click on the circular arrow, and now I can rotate these lines. To move the entire selected focus, hold down the left mouse button when you see a 4-way arrow, and then drag the lines over to where you want them. Now that I have the lines in the correct place, I can do some further touch-ups in the options below. These are pretty straightforward. The blur amount option controls how blurry the unfocused part of the photo is. The feathered edge determines how gradual that blend is from the focus to the blurry part. And the saturation allows you to boost the vibrancy of your image to make those colors really vivid. When you have the settings just right, click the OK button, and that's all there is to it. Now you can transform virtually any town into a miniature village with no assembly required. Visit learn.corel.com for tons of video and written tutorials, contests, tips, ebooks, and more.